Hello there. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Graveyard of Empires. Paradox recently released this brand new country pack for Iran, the British Raj, Afghanistan, and Iraq, adding new flavor for the Middle East, new states, and new formables. We're going to check out one of them today, the Mughal Empire. Let's hop right into it. So, just looking at the reviews, they're horrible. Everyone hates it. And I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure I know why. I get it. It's not as bombastic as what we have come to expect since Götterdämmerung. But don't let me be the one to tell you what the public opinion is. Let's just look at the public opinion and read some of them. Let me just put on my reading glasses, my Otto's Ottoto brand reading alright, whatever. Lazy. That's what this DLC and plenty of other Paradox projects are lately. Lazy. Paradox, please just stop making content packs. You're not very good at it. I mean, it's sort of fine, actually. The pinnacle of all issues with Paradox development, overpriced, poorly thought out DLCs lacking flavor. Was heavily looking forward to this DLC, not only the countries, but the update to city combat. Safe to say, disappointed. Even the positive review here says that you can really tell it's a DLC made by the B team. Now, I'm not the kind of guy to just jump on the bandwagon and rag on a DLC. I had fun with this, but I have to address some of these negative reviews on points where I agree with them. And here's a really important one to note. Can't bring myself to complete a game. There's a quote from that review. Playing the Mughals, you're going to probably wind up at war with the Axis, the Allies, and the Comintern, and guaranteed the Allies and the Comintern. Now for me, I joined Japan's faction this game, but ultimately they wouldn't help me against the Axis, so I was just kinda on my own. Overpowered or broken mechanics. I mean, do you see this big goofy motherfucker standing next to me? That's what they're talking about. The elephantry. Have you seen Feedback's video on the elephantry? My god. Now granted, I think that it's a Mughal exclusive unit, but let me just break it down for you why the elephantry is so cracked. This is an elephantry unit, a 16 width unit. These are its stats. 175 breakthrough, a loaded defense, 442 soft attack. The org is great. The cost is a little steep, but let's compare that to an infantry unit of the same cost. Now this is a 30 width unit, but it has way less infantry equipment cost. Here is the stats. Let's have a look at these. A little more soft attack, less hard attack, less defense, less breakthrough, less piercing, less org, less recovery rate, less speed. It's just worse overall, and you can fit less of them into a single combat tile. It's not good. And even if you were to take into consideration the higher cost of infantry equipment, putting that much infantry into that unit to make the cost equivalent, you'd be like 50 or 60 width. It's not feasible. With a high enough reinforce rate, elephantry is better breakthrough than tanks for the Mughals. This is fucking crazy. Can you die, please? There we go. We have dog shit units. God, these units are terrible. Holy fucking shit. That is ridiculous. Now, I've never minded a challenge in Hearts of Iron 4, but for a lot of people, the Mughal opening path is probably going to be something unobtainable for them. I lucked out. I got a good breakthrough and I was able to take Delhi, but to get the maximum territorial concessions and therefore the maximum cores before your war with India later in the tree, well, your second war with India, you have to take a lot of land with really, really bad units. And I got lucky because even though you wind up fighting the entire allied faction, that's right, all of them can come in and help. I got naval invaded by Australia and Britain at one point. I'm surprised I was able to do it, but yeah, no. It's not the easiest of things to do for most people, I would say. Definitely one of the harder paths. How are my neighbors with France? What? There's a question to ask here. How are you supposed to get to Delhi? Very confusing. How many units does the Raj have? Okay, so they just get more units. Excellent. I don't have any options to get more units. My god, there's a massive fucking tree over here. Why is the tree so wide? That is ridiculous. Brother. Alright, we got Karachi. That's good. We're on Grand Battle Plan Doctrine. Am I getting navally invaded? By Australia. Oh, the Brits are just fully going in behind my ass. I'm overextending myself. The Brits are actually committing to trying to kill me. That's not funny. How are you supposed to not die here? I'm confused. Like, as much as I enjoyed myself during this war, and I came out on top with every possible victory condition I could have, you know who does this better? The Kaiserreich team. For free. They made a better balanced India war, and it's just so much more fun, and it's so much bloodier, and when you finally unite the subcontinent, there's a peace deal with all the other people involved that you can choose whether to take or not to take. For this, when you go to war with the Raj for the second time to get the whole subcontinent, you're just at war with the Allies for the rest of the game. And that's it. I still only have 2 generals. Here we go. Look at you. Look at you. God, we're starving to death. Why are we starving to death? Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, dude, we have no logistics. Oh my god. That's horrific. We don't have a single supply hub down here? Oh no, we do. It's just completely disconnected from the rest of our country. You love to see it. You love to see it. And you know why you have a supply hub there that isn't connected? See, that's your capital during the Civil War, but because you're still technically the British Raj tag, when you take Delhi during the war, it sets your capital to Delhi. I'm sure they're going to patch that eventually, God, I hope, but if they don't, then you just have to build a railway to fight in the early game. Alright, well, let's get some new units in while we're at it. We're going to get some elephantry. Dispersed industry, because there's no way we can have an air force. Be honest with yourself. Delhi is our capital. That honestly doesn't seem like a good idea. That is just right on the border with our enemies. Elephantry, elephantry. Yes! Elephantry. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Why are they so strong? Oh my fucking god. Wait a minute. Oh my god, they do put cannons on the elephants. I was joking. What? I said this to a friend. I want to put cannons on the elephants. They do put cannons on the elephants. They're not here. They're not on the elephant. But they make you. Oh my god. I was a little happy about the elephants. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little happy about the elephants. When I heard they were bringing elephants into Hearts of Iron 4, I was a little happy about the elephants. But that aside, the gameplay itself, I imagine this isn't true for every single path that you do, but practically every single path that you do that isn't historical is going to make you go to war with the Allies. And that is a war that... Fuck. God damn it, my work alarm. God damn it. Alright, I'm home. Anyway, that sucked. Anyhow, that is a war that you can't really finish in a timely manner. You have to go all the way to Britain. How are you supposed to do that? You kind of have to join the Axis, but you're not a fascist nation. There is a fascist path for India. So why play the Mughals? What's the point in playing the Mughals? A monarchist flavor, but you still join the Axis. For me, I joined the co-prosperity sphere, but because Germany guarantees Turkey, and you have to go to war with Turkey to get your Timurid formable, at least for the king I chose, I had to go to war with the Axis. And Japan didn't want to help me. Now, how did I feel during this playthrough? I think that's the main thing to wonder. How does it feel to play the Mughal Empire? It feels fan-fucking-tastic to blitzkrieg with elephants. I have never had more fun as India than blitzkrieging into Egypt with fucking elephants. That is so funny. But you shouldn't buy the DLC just because you can blitzkrieg with elephants. Let me be completely clear. Any mod can do this, and I'm sure there's one that has. Watch closely. You might see something. Pause. Did you catch it? Let's pull it back a little. Look at Cairo. Do you see that? Let's zoom in a little. It's a pentagon. That means you're in urban combat. What does that mean? Paradox announced that back during Götterdämmerung they were looking at reworking urban combat, and they've finally done it, unannounced for the most part, in this new DLC. I don't believe it's a paid part of the DLC, just a part of the update, but either way. They've added a new list of tactics and a new battle phase. You had close combat, you had attack bridge, you had normal phase, and now you have street fighting. So how is this going to affect your fighting in the future? I don't fucking know. It didn't stop me at all. I mean, holy shit. Look, I did with elephants. I didn't even pay attention to the tactics. That's the sound they make. Running over Cairo. That's the sound they make. I don't think it's going to affect combat. I don't think people are going to notice it at all. Alright, so Graveyard of Empires. It's got a $14.99 price point. It offers 4 focus trees. Each tree, their focuses have about 2 sentences for a description each focus. If you have $15, it's probably worth throwing $15 at it. I threw $20 at a guy who couldn't get home on my way home from work tonight. But if you don't have money, just download a mod. There's really no reason for you to buy this unless you just want a new experience. I enjoyed it. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy the other focus trees on my own time, but it may wind up being like the Turkish tree in vanilla. You know, I've just never sat down and played through it. I just can't be bothered to. 6 out of 10. They at least thought it ahead enough that most of the focuses don't require you to own a state, just to occupy it. Granted, they throw you into nothing but forever wars, so 6 out of 10. That's my rating. I bet you weren't expecting a video on Friday. Me neither. Well, I hope you're having a great Friday, or whatever day you're viewing this. And consider this part 1. I'm working on some other stuff, a proper 1000k subscriber acknowledgement video, as well as my normal Sunday upload, so I hope to have that all out by the end of the week, but if not, hey, deadlines creep up on ya. See ya.